Shaka Ilembe season 1. We are now 8 episodes in. I'm a bit nervous now because it's only 4 episodes until the end of season 1, and me and the rest of the nation are still loving it. Hello, hi, I am Lungile. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. So, number 1, 8 episodes in. I miss the Ndodwa clan. I miss Zwide, I miss Dombazi, I miss the witchcraft in their clan, their complex tribal issues and family issues and real life problems, because you know they had an issue with drought. But of course, the last time we saw them, Dombazi sorted that out when she did her things and they got rain. But I miss them. I in the next episode, I am hoping that we will get to see them. I don't know, maybe they'll join us in the last 2 episodes for an epic battle. Who knows? Number 2, Baleka and Dingiswayo are finally together. Hello, thank you. That's our favorite couple. We don't care about anybody else. Even when Nandi and Senzangakhona were still good, I did not care about their relationship, child. But these 2, 3, and that's the part I want to focus on. Finally, Shaka is grown. We have finally gotten ourselves to a point where Shaka is an adult. Welcome, Lemogang Ziba. And already his first episode in, he's already showing us his great acting skills. Shame, I had no doubts. I've seen this fella in a couple of shows and I've always been impressed with what he delivers. And sad to see Ntando Zondi go, an exceptional young talent. I hope that, you know, he stays in the entertainment industry, because his acting, portraying the young Shaka, I was captivated and I believed him. For a moment there, I wish that we could just see more of young Shaka, just because Ntando's acting was superb. Bomb production. I got a bit of a complaint, and I know I'm not the only one. 8 episodes in. How old is Shaka now? Is he 20? How old are we saying Shaka is? 18? I don't know. But it seems he's the only one getting older. He's the only one changing. He's the like everybody. Is there a silent storyline about a fountain of youth on the show? Because why is only Shaka that's getting older? Okay, Nandi, y'all should have used some type of contouring or whatever, just to make her look a little bit older. Yeah, y'all keep changing her outfit and her hairstyles, but at this point, when she has an 18-year-old, a 20-year-old son, changing hairstyle and outfit is not enough to show passage of time on the adults around Shaka. So Shaka and his family have spent the past 8 years in the Kwabe clan, and I believe Shaka's mom, Unandi, has been having a relationship with Gendeyane. She seems happy, she's prospering. I'm down for that. But Ushaka, it seems he was never really settled, because remember, he knows who his father is. He remembers who his father is. So in the back of his mind, there's just that yearning that he has had for his people. And then he takes a decision that, no, I will return to my father's people. I will go back to my father, and my father can usher me and guide me into manhood. And he does. He takes the journey and he goes there. He's a bit reluctant. He's a bit scared. Rightfully so. Because, wow, what a cold reception Shaka got from his father. Senzangakhona, you son of a bitch. Wow. How could you do your son so dirty like that, child? And this scene, I mean, kudos to everybody involved in the scene. They acted it so well. You could see the eagerness in Shaka's face. He's so happy to be in his father's presence once again. But the resentment on Senzangakhona's face, I ached just watching this portrayed on my TV on Shaka's behalf. You know, he's talking about how he's just so eager to be raised by his father, ushered into manhood by his father, but his father is mad as hell. Completely rejected Shaka to his face. he started complaining about Nandi. To him, it's like he wasn't seeing Shaka, he was just seeing Nandi, mad that Nandi left him, mad that Nandi is with another man now, Nandi is having children by another man, calling Nandi names right there in a room full of other people in front of Shaka, you know, complaining why didn't Nandi be the one who bring back Shaka, and why did Shaka come back on his own. I mean, somehow Senzangakhona knows that 8 years ago, Shaka attacked a boy, you know, so now Senzangakhona is using that against Shaka, asking if Nandi sends him to come here and attack Senzangakhona. Like, crazy. The man is demented, the man is a freaking psycho. So of course, you know, Shaka is astounded, he's taken aback, and with all these attacks on his mother, Shaka is then angered, and you know, Senzangakhona have people restraining Shaka, asking he slaps Shaka. Okay, if his words weren't enough rejection, that action of slapping him across the face further just compounded the rejection, and just as a final nail in the coffin, it tells his men to take this thing out, referring to his son, his firstborn son, as a thing to be taken out. Crazy, insane, disappointing. So Shaka returns back to the Kwabe clan, rejected and angry and highly disappointed, and he channels all those negative feelings towards his training. He's now being trained by Gendeyane, his mother's man. He's now found a male figure who's always been there, really, to usher him into manhood, the one thing that he was looking for from his father. Now let's bring it back to the reality that we live in. Number one, whenever a father, a biological father, rejects their children, more often than not, not all the time, more often than not, there will be some type of a father figure. There will be an uncle that will step out. There will be a grandfather. There would be a friend of the family that steps up and just be that father figure to the child. And, you know, sometimes they don't turn out so bad. You know, they don't miss their fathers so much in that regard. But there are times where it turns out bad, hey, when this child yearns for a father, they latch onto negative people. That's why sometimes boys or even girls would be joining gangs, because they're looking for the type of belonging that they're not getting from a parental figure, you know. And in terms of girl children, they would have daddy issues, be dating older men, be looking for a father in all the wrong places. So in society, we must be cognizant that, you know what, when we don't parent properly as we should, it has ramifications for our children. Okay, so yeah, Senzangakhona blatantly rejected his son. Men have been rejecting their children, child. Okay, very few men got the guts and the evil heart to reject their children as blatantly and outright as Senzangakhona did. Some of them would find a roundabout way. Some of them would reject their children to their mothers. And some fathers don't say it outright, you see it in their actions, you know. They will promise that they will bring this and this and that for the child. They will promise that they will send the money for the child, promise they will come see the child, being very consistent, perhaps with the hope that the mother would be the one who calls halt to everything, who stops everything. The mother would be the one who would be like, no, you stop. Because it seems you're not going to be consistent. You stop being a part-time parent, and they can then go on their merry way, you know. And others, they just keep disappointing the child blatantly to the child. They make false promises that they can never fulfill, do not ever fulfill. Whenever it's time to fulfill their promises, they have excuses, to the point that the child is like, they just give up sometimes. Sometimes the child does give up. Some children, they do hold on to this back and forth. Now the father's here, now the father's gone relationship. He's here for 3 months, gone for 7 years type of situation. And it is so sad. Okay, because as children, it's kind of like we are wired to love our parents, okay? Whether they are good or bad, we are wired to kind of keep looking for the best in them, because honestly, how can your father, even mother, do you harm? Because let's be honest, there are cases of absent mothers. In this video, I am talking about absent fathers because Senzangakhona, okay? But there are cases of absent mothers who take their children, dump them with their grandparents. Goodness. Grandparents are to be commended, hey? Anyways, they take the children, dump them with the grandparents, either their own grandparents or the grandparents are on the father's side. And then they just also do this part-time parent thing. Whether it is an absent mother or absent father, it still impacts the child negatively, okay? As parents, we gotta do better to make sure that we raise well-adjusted, well-functioning members of the society. Anyways, this video is long enough. I am enjoying the show. Shaka Ilembe. I can't wait to see what grown adult Shaka got in store for us. I love the show. Do you love the show? Let me know in the comment section. But for now, thank you so much. Hey, make sure you subscribe. Subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. It is so hard. But if you subscribe, I'm going to get to my 1,000 subscribers. Subscribe, like, share. Thank you so much.